Here we go. Hey guys, we are live. This is an exciting one. I kind of did this last minute, but I've been thinking lately, and I'm going to start doing more of what everybody else wants. You know, a mix of what I want to do, what everybody else wants. And I haven't seen any good tier list in a long time. So today we are going to do a Crewman Community Census GPU tier list. So what I mean by that is this isn't going to be what I think is the best. We're going to, we're all going to work together and we're going to figure out how we rank these GPUs and how we view them. So, it'll be like there will be one where I tell you what I think is best, but this is going to be all of us. So I will start with one, right? Like I'll put it up here and then we're going to figure out where it goes. I have a lot of GPUs. There's 66 in total. So this will be, this isn't, it'll take some time and I'm going to stay on until we're done. And then I'm probably just going to re-release this as another video and then I will do my own as well. So we're going to start, I'm going to start with probably, I could do it randomly or I could do a series first. So I think I'm going to do a series first. So I think I'm going to start with the 30 series is what I think I want to do first. So yeah, we're going to just pull random ones out and we're going to see where we lie. So the first one is, which one is this one? This one is, I got to zoom in a little bit. This one's the 4060 or the 3070 Ti. So the 3070 Ti, where are we putting this one, guys? All right. So let's talk about this. 3070 Ti. I think it's better than most people give it credit for. I think it's better than a regular 3070 if you care about yield over efficiency. But in terms of efficiency, you can almost make this as good as a 3070. So my opinion, and then obviously you guys overrule me, I'm not going to put it at like the GOAT, but like I'm thinking that it's probably going to end up at like probably like tier 3 where I would buy it if I could get it for about 75% of the market. We need ground rules. There is no ground rules. It's all opinion based. There's no like right or wrong answer for this. I want everyone to give me their opinion. We're not ranking them by efficiency. We're just going to do overall rankings because we'll be here forever if we go really deep on rules. So the ground rules are, you tell me where you think it goes. Basically, you give me the tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. And then you tell me why, and I will move it accordingly. So I will put it where I think it should go, and then you adjust it. So for me, there are no rules. I think it is mediocre. Okay, you think it's mediocre. So where would you put it? 1 to 6. So tier 1 to 6. Where is this one going? No, because like here's the thing. The market is all over the place. So I'm kind of keeping it at like, whatever the market value is. So price per mega hash is a very hard thing to correctly rank these on. So like I think it's tier 3, right? Where I think if you can get them at 75% of whatever the current market value is, I think you would buy it. Because we can't say at like a specific price because the price changes so much that you're going to pull your hair out trying to match the price. And there'll be a lot of times where you miss it. And that means, do you want to pay less or do you want to pay more? Like it's crazy. All right, so I have 3. What about you guys? So let me, while you guys are talking, I'm going to spend 2 minutes on this thing. Like I said, you can get these things to be about as efficient as a 3070 if you want them to. If not, you can really crank them. And if you believe in memory algorithms, these things hit pretty hard. So I have 2 votes for 3. I think it's 3. Is there anybody else that has any feelings on this thing? And it's obviously if more people come in, we can change it as we go along, but 3 is where I think it should be. As long as the are will make Oval happy. Gaming with Smokey, that's a good one. We'll see where we end up at. This is a community. Look, this is a community poll. This isn't where I think it goes. So if the community disagrees with me, we adjust it. So anybody else? Last call for the 3070 Ti. I think it's actually I think it's actually a 2 now that I think about it. No, I think it's a 3. I think it's higher than most of the 3070 or the 30 series. All right, so we have a 3. All right, once, twice, 3 it is. Okay, so we're gonna wait. Nope, that wasn't the 3070 Ti. That's the 3070 Ti. All right, the next one is nuts. This is awkward. These didn't save the way I wanted them to, so I'm gonna have to pull them up. All right, the next one is gonna be a 3080. All right, where do we think the 3080 goes? I think the 3080 is a hard 4. I actually should probably get these files differently. Give me 1 second, guys. We're gonna get these all in here a different way. Nope, that didn't work. Oh, that'll be fun. This will be a mess, but we'll have fun with it anyway. 3080, where does it go? Where are we putting the 3080 at? Did I lose it? Where is my 3080? Hold on. 3080, where are you? Right here. 3080, I put it at 4. What are we putting it at? So, honestly, 10 or 12 gig, it doesn't matter. They're all the same. I don't think they're the same. Okay, so some people say 3 for possible resale. I think it's 4. I would only buy it. Sorry. I think it's a gamble. So I have it at 4. So what do you guys say? I have it at 4. Only buy for a specific use case, but it's a gamble. I think it's a gamble, but I'm low on the 3070s. I don't like their efficiency, or 3080s. I mean, I don't like their efficiency. I don't think they do what you want them to do. So we have 4. What some people say 3 for possible resale value. So current market value of a 3080 is about 400 to 425. So 75% of that is about 300-ish. So I think 12 gig is a 3. I don't separate the 12 or 10 gig. To me, they're the same. All right, so we have 3. Keep going, guys. 3 or 4. Hurry up. I'm going to put a poll in real quick. Start a poll. We'll go make it go fast. 3080. People say 3, tier 3, and other people say 4. Let's do this poll. It'll run for a minute. So let me talk about the 3080 for a minute. All right. So the 3080, it used to be really expensive. It's solid on memory hash coins, but it's really not that efficient. It uses like 200-ish watts, give or take. The core coins, meh. Its efficiency stinks on core algorithms too. As far as triple mining goes, it's okay, but like I said, it uses a ton of power. I think it's a gamble, but let's do the votes. The votes are going to close in 2 minutes. Hey Ozzy, we're talking about the 3080. We're trying to place it in tier 3 or 4. The rules, if you are coming in late for this tier list, it's community driven. I give you where I think it should go. You guys adjust it accordingly. And there's no rules. It's just give us your opinion. We're not doing price per hash. You can include all of these factors in, though. You can include current market, price per hash, how it does on certain coins. It's an all-encompassing poll, because if we try to put narrow rules in, we will be here for about 18 years. And I'm not trying to be here for 18 years. So this poll closes in a minute. If we want to talk more about the 3080s, we can slow it down and have a bigger discussion on it. I am all for it. There is an 11 mega hash difference between the 10 and 12 on iron. Okay, Mersai, but how much power difference is there? Like, is there a big power difference between the 10 and 12? And I know the 12 goes for more money, I think. I think the 12 sells for more, which kind of makes it stinky for me. Let me look. RTX 3080, 12 gigabyte. Yeah, they go for more money. They go for like, Let's look. eBay. Let's go to eBay real quick. What do we say? Anybody, if you have any comments, please feel free to interject your comments. 3080 12 gigabyte. Yeah, they go for a lot more than the 400-ish. I don't know if I think they're worth. Let's go to sold listings. I'm just looking at sold eBays real quick. Let's see. Come on, give me the filter. More filters. All right, let's. They're going for more money. They're going for like 85 to $100 more. I don't think I'd want to pay more than them. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I don't think. All right, so let's see what the poll is. The poll is tier 3. Nope, it's 50-50. All right, come on. We're gonna lump them all together. What do you think? What are we saying? 3080s overall. I mean, I could put a picture of the 12 gig if I have to. I can start editing pictures if I need to. But what do we think? I'm saying I'm kind of almost at the tier 4, but I'll be the tiebreaker. Oh, nope, tier 3. Okay, we got 9 votes. All right, we're going to end it there. We're going to end that poll there. Tier 3. Tier 3 it is. All right. Not totally what... I mean, it's okay. I don't know. I'm kind of low on it. All right, so let's go to the... Oh, boy. I want to save that one. Let's go to the 3090. Or no, this... No. Let's do the... Where are they? My 30 series pictures are all over the place. I wish I would have did the pictures a tiny bit better. We'll do the 3090. Where's the 3090 going? I think the 3090's prices makes it way too expensive to even consider. So I'm going to put it at tier 3. That's the 3090 right there. Let me... I wish these were like... I wish these showed up better. Let's see. Yeah, I wish it showed up better, but this is the 3090. So we're talking RTX 3090 here. What are we doing? Hold on. Untitled one. New. I'm probably going to try to edit these pictures as we go. RTX 3090, what are we doing? All right, so we're going to save this as tier list. And then we're going to give me a second. Sorry guys. I'm going to adjust these pictures as we go because I think some of them are hard to see because I foobarred this. I apologize for this. This is new to me. We're going to put this one. Whoopsie daisies. We're going to download this one and we're going to choose a file. Where are we? Pictures, bear with me. Tier list. All right, so this one is where it's going. This one is going up here. This is the 3090. Apologies. Let's see. What do we agree on the market value? So the 3090's market value right now is between 650 and 750. It's kind of nuts. I think they cost way too much. So I'm not a fan. I think they go on tier 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only if you buy them for a can't miss deal because they're just even worse 3080s. I think a lot of people seem to think 5. And the memory temperatures do suck and they are overpriced. Anybody else have any disagreements on 5? I'm thinking it is tier 5. 5 for me. Anybody have any disagreements? Like we're all kind of on the same page where they cost way too much. And they're just generally no bueno. So are we on the same page for this one? Yay or nay? Hold on, I gotta find my 3090. Okay, they're the 3090 Ti. What's going on, everybody? Kids are fed. I'm here. Join in. We're on the 3090 right now. What do we think about the 3090? Where are we at? I think it's only buy if you can get a can't miss deal on it. If you disagree, please let me know. So, let me see. What do you think? All right, I think a lot of people are saying 5. All right, we're good on 5. Now, the next one we're going to do. We're going to go. I got too many pictures on here. Like I said, I do apologize about the pictures, but we're going to make it work. 3090 Ti. I'm putting it in the same category as the 3090 because they cost like $1,000 because all the AI people want them. And unless you own one, I wouldn't mind with it because they're basically the 3090 with all the same problems and a higher market price. So I say it's 5, basically. 6? All right, only buy unless you have free power. Well, I mean, all right, so like, what is the deal? If you could get a 3090 Ti for 600, are you buying it? Like, are you buying a 3090 Ti for 600? I mean, I don't think I am. I think you can get 4060 Ti and it does the same thing, and it's $600 and it uses less power. Wow, are we really putting it that low, huh? I mean, it makes sense because the price sucks. Okay. All right, so I can kind of get behind that. So only buy unless you have free power. That's what we're doing for the 3090 Ti, huh? Anybody have any disagreements with the 3090 Ti? Don't buy unless you have basically free power because they're super inefficient. Anybody? Anybody got any opinions on this thing? I mean, nobody really sees it. And honestly, nobody is really selling it. Sorry, I have a repair guy here, so I might have to step out for a quick second. Wow, yeah, I mean, I was seeing them for like 800 to 1,000, so they're way too high for me. All right, so we're kind of on the same page with the 3090, our 3090 Ti. All right, so let's move on to the, where are my pictures for this one? 3080 Ti. All right, all right, I have to redo the 3080 Ti picture. What do we think about the 3080 Ti? Where are we putting it? 3080 Ti. Where's it going? Where are we putting it? Save as. Tier list. Where are we putting the 3080 Ti, guys? Do we know where this one's going? Whoops. I gotta add this one in because my 3080 Ti picture didn't save too much. I'm kind of putting it in the same place as the 3090. I think they're overpriced for what they do. I don't think they're worth buying at this price. So yeah, we're gonna do it for this rate. What do you guys think? Again, I think they cost too much for what they do. I think a lot of the 30 series is not worth buying right now, for the record. Sorry, I want to make sure these are all on. All right, perfect. We're gonna leave it like this. 4 or 5. I mean, if you can get $700 for two 3080 Ti's, I mean, there's always an exception to the rule. We're just kind of talking where we think they belong. All right, so we did that one. Let's see. The next one we're at would be for the 30 series. I don't really think I can hold off anymore. I think we've gotten all the ones that are kind of meh. All right, where are we putting the third? Okay, here's one. This one is I'm gonna aggravate people when I do this one. So get ready to yell at me. Get ready to yell at me. Get ready to yell at me. 3060 Ti. I'm putting at tier 3. I hate these things. 3060 Ti, tier 3. All right, come on. Where's the hate? Where's the hate? I'm waiting for it. Come on. Come on. Where are we putting the 3060 Ti? Where are we putting it? I think it's a 3. I think it's a bad 3070. I think the prices of them are too high. They're too close to a 3070 in price right now. And I think unless you're obsessed with memory algorithms, I don't think they're worth it. I think they're just bad 3070s that are annoying to clock. And I'm going to get rid of mine soon. All right, come on. Where are we putting them? 1, 2, or 3? I'm going to make a poll for this one, because this is definitely going to aggravate people. 30. These are not goats, and these are far from goats, especially in this current marketplace. 3060 Ti. Nope, not that. We're going to start a poll. 3060 Ti. RTX 3060 Ti. We're going to add an opinion. Tier 1. Come on, let's hear the hate. Tier 2. And I think I would maybe go lower, but I don't really feel like aggravating too many people. What I'm saying is, I'm saying tier 1, or tier 3, I mean, they're bad 3070s. The market's too high on them right now, and people are still remembering their glories from the ETH days. Oh, thanks, Crypto Marco. I kind of did this morning. I didn't realize people were streaming. So people are saying 2, 3. Let's vote on them. If you could get them sub 200, they're good. The last batch I bought was 180, and do I regret that? No, I don't regret them for 180. But I think it's tier 3, a hard tier 3. So, especially with today's marketplace, maybe in the bear market it was different. Anybody else have any comments on these ones? I mean, this one, I thought this one would spark more of a debate. I'm kind of happy everybody sees where I'm coming from. Tier 3 though, right? All right. So are we good on this one? Does anybody have any opinions on the 3060 Ti? Because I've got one that I'm really, really going to aggravate a lot of people on after this. No, not after this. We're gonna save that one. We're gonna keep this one for now. So tier 3, 3080 Ti sub 200. If you could get 3080 Ti's for sub 200, buy them all day and night. You'll just make it work for that price. Okay. All right. So we're there. We need the. All right. Okay, the 3060. All right. I think the 3060 is going to end up. I don't think they're worth it for the price they're at right now. Tier 5. 3060 Tier 5. And we're ending the poll for the. We'll leave the poll for the 3060 Ti up right now for a minute. 3060 Tier 5. What do you guys think? Let me explain why. And so I think the 3060. Not Ti, sorry. The 3060 non-Ti. The normal one, the 12 gigabit. I think it costs too much. I think it uses too much power. And I just think it's a bad 3060. And people want like people are paying like close to $250 for these things right now on eBay. Like, I don't like them at that price. Let me go check eBay real quick. I'm going to do it off camera because I want to leave that up. 3060. Keep talking in the chat. I'm going to catch up with you guys in a second. 3060. Let's see. Like, people want too much for these things. I wouldn't pay more than 200 for them, and I don't even think they're worth it at 200. I skipped on these during the bear market all day long. Like, people want like 225 to 250 for these things. Like, if you look at the sold listings, they're selling for 250 close to some of them. All right, what are we saying? 2 or 3? The 4060 Ti is not like a 3090. A 4070 Ti is closer to what a 3090 Ti is. The card is way overpriced. Okay, so if we're all right, so current eBay prices say it's about 225 to 250. It costs way too much. Let me get rid of this poll real quick. I'm going to end the 3060 Ti poll because I think we're going to need another poll. All right. It was a tie for tier 2, tier 3. So we're going to leave it at tier 3. I break ties until I see anything else. All right, we're going to do another poll. 3060 non-Ti. So I'm hearing some 2s. So we're going to do tier 5, tier 4. I like debate. There's no right answer on this. I'm just giving you my opinion. Start the poll. Vote on the poll, guys. I think there's a pirate. I think they cost way too much. Gaming with Smokey Dan, 2060, 260 brand new OC. That's too much money. I'm not paying that much. I picked up a few for 150 during the bear market. 150 is okay. I mean, but then at 150, you're comparing them basically to like a 6600 to a 6600 XT. And it's really hard to compare them to those cards. Really hard. I think they're tier 5. I mean, I'm all ears to see what other people think. So, all right, like let's get this poll going. So I think we're kind of all on the same page where if you can get them at less than 200, which you're not really going to right now because the market is up. and gamers like the VRAM. I think gamers are nuts with this VRAM nonsense, guys. I'm gonna go on a tangent on that. Ozzy, yes, I would take a 6600 all day over a 3060 as well. It's not even a comparison, especially at current prices. To be fair, I'm only buying brand cards that and I'm only also bought new so far. Smokey Dan, it's all fair things to say. All right, are we done with this one? I think we can kind of say we're all on the same page, right? Smash that like button, please, guys. All right, we're at a tie. Nope, tier 4. All right, you guys have spoken. You want to move them up to tier 4? Okay. Poll has spoken. They're tier 4. All right, I don't agree with that, but that's fine. All right, guys, are you ready? Are you guys ready for the one that I'm gonna piss everybody off with? All right, 3070. Where am I putting it? Me. Where do you think I'm putting the RTX 3070? Keep in mind, we're talking current market, current everything, okay? I have 100 of these. Where am I putting the 3070? Are you guys ready? You guys ready for the RTX 3070? You guys ready? Where are they going to go? Where is it going to go? It's going to go right here. It's tier 3. It is not the GOAT. 3070s right now, I would only buy them at 75% of market value. I think they're tier 3. Move it for me. Where are we moving them to? We're going to do a poll. I want to see how everybody... We're going to do a poll. We're going to have a fun with this one. Start a poll. Ready? RTX 3070. GOAT. Tier 2. Tier 2. Tier 3. Ready? Recruit man is nuts and doesn't know what he's talking about. GOAT. Hold on, we gotta delete this. Is nuts. GOAT. Start the poll. Let's see where we get this to. I really appreciate everybody watching, by the way. All right. So where are we moving this? S tier. Everybody's saying I'm S tier. All right. I want to see the poll results. Let me tell you why it's tier 3, okay? They cost too much money for what they do right now. They are not the most efficient card. When you can buy a 4060 Ti at the same price as a 3070, you're nuts. Like, if you believe in memory algorithms, right? Like, if you are hardcore on the memory algorithm train, there are so many better cards to buy right now, which we will get to later. So for me, they are tier 3. But where am I moving them? Let's see. It looks like I'm getting roasted. Come on. Tell me in the chat why I'm wrong. Come on. I want to hear it. Move 14 to me. Hey, listen, if someone gives me market rate, I would consider selling them, some of them. I have some things I want to start doing, and I'll talk later about it in the stream maybe, but I think this whole stream is going to be this. All right, so tell me why I'm wrong. Come on, guys, put in the comments why I'm wrong. I'm telling you, I think they're tier 3 at the current market, and I would not buy them, and I'm sticking to that. I would need to get these things. I'd probably need to get them for half. Damn, I would probably need to get them for half. All right, but let's see what the poll says. We're gonna end the poll. Let's see what everybody says. Tier 3. I'm nuts. GOAT. All right, you guys are crazy. It's getting moved to the GOAT. Listen, it is getting moved to GOAT tier under duress. I do not believe it is at GOAT tier. So wait till you see mine. Yeah, so Zapire, it basically can do everything okay and nothing really good. Sure, Chris Hanley, everything depends on what you can buy them at. But, like, we're just going at what the market says. There is a market, whether you can get it less than the market or not. We're just going with the American market. So I guess maybe what I should say is when we do the market, we're just using eBay sold listings as our market. Nothing's perfect, obviously, but that's what we're doing. Okay, so we've got one more 30 series. I wanted to kind of do that. Like, I kind of wanted to cap it off with that one, basically. But we've got one more, and it's the 3050. And for me, it is going to this tier. It's that no, 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 no. The 3050 is garbage. Don't bother buying it for mining. There's no reason. It's just a piece of crap. I put it on here so we could have a garbage tier GPU. Anyone arguing at 30? Yeah, Chris Hanley, 250 to 350. I think they're about 300. I think they're a tiny bit lower than 300 right now, but it's still more than I would pay. So 3050, I think we can all agree it's garbage. Somebody tell me that it's not garbage. Somebody tell me it's not. Okay. Mining Potato, here you are. I can't wait to fight with you on these. Come on. Look, I tried to put the 3070 at third tier, and people were not happy with me. I actually lost a bunch of people on the stream for that. All right. So now we're going to go to... We're going to rotate. We're going to go Nvidia, and then we're going to go AMD. I want to rotate. All right. Let's do... We're going to go Navi. We're going to go Navi 1, okay? That's what we're doing first. We're going to go Navi 1. Where are my Navi 1 pictures? All right. So, you ready? Navi 1. So, why? Sorry, I didn't mean to rotate them like that. We're going to leave it like that. Navi 1, okay? We're going to start with the... where are they? Where are my Navi 1 pictures? I got to move this a little bit. Okay. We're going to start with the 5600 XT. All right. I think it goes not at GOAT, but at market. What do you guys feel about the 5600 XT? I think the 5600 XT is great for Kapow mining. I think it's okay for something like iron, and its market value somehow hasn't gone up. So if you want AMD GPUs, I think they're great. So I think the 5600 XT is a 100% would buy at market for me, because the market is like $80 to $100, and I think they're awesome. So you tell me what you guys think. I have it at tier 2, but someone's saying tier 6. Come on, give me tiers. What are we thinking? I think it's tier 2. Let's get your opinions, guys. All right, I'll make a poll for this one too. Start a poll. 5600 XT. So I'm going to put tier 2, tier 3, add option. We're going to do 4 options. Tier 4, and then I don't think it's tier 6. I mean, I'll put tier 5. We'll do tier 5. It's not tier 6. It's not that bad. It's going to take a lot for something to be tier 6. So... AMD ignorant will be listening. All right, so vote on the poll. We'll let the poll decide. I think it's tier 2. Tell me if you think I'm wrong. Like I said, I think that they cost on eBay. They're only like between 80 to $100. I think their efficiency is better than the 5700 XT. I absolutely think that, especially on Kapow, and I think they do decent on iron. Bro, I need to go to the doctors right away. Smash the like, bros. Thinks I'm insane. And apparently a lot of people are too, because people are leaving. I'm losing viewers on this. Listen, come at me. Tell me why I'm wrong. Tell me why I'm wrong. You guys are going to love when I do my tier list. Everybody thinks I'm on drugs. Make sure you share this with your friends, by the way, guys. I'm going to share this on X. This is fun. Hold on. Share this with your friends, by the way. I love when we get more people on these things. These are a lot of fun. All right, tier 3, harder to tune, less versatility. My Kapow numbers on these, I did a video on them. My Kapow numbers are about 20 to 21 mega hash at like 95 watts ish. And they're decent on Ironfish too. I actually pulled them off Ironfish because I'm on Kapow, but I think they're decent. All right, I'm going to end the poll. We've talked about them enough. We got a lot of GPUs. What does the poll say? The poll says tier 5. Wow, you guys really hate the 5700 or 5600s. All right, well, I'm putting these at tier 5 under protest. All right, so let's go to the 5700 XT. So the 5700 XT cost way too much damn money, and I don't like it. So what I'm telling you guys right now, I gotta find where they're at. My 5700 XTs, right? You guys are gonna hate me for this. They are going in. Where are they? I can't even find where I put them. They are going. Whoops, sorry, I didn't want to lose the stream. They're going into. Where are they? This is it. 5700 XT is tier 4. Only buy them, or tier 5, I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, nope, these are tier 5. You guys had them. I put it in tier 6. Tier 5 under protest. 5700 XT is tier 5. The reason it is because on eBay they cost way too much damn money. These things are going for like $175 plus. I know you can sell them for cheaper and you can buy them for cheaper. We're going off eBay. They're going for like 150 to 170 and they cost way too much. Look, I'm not a goat at them. I'm no overboard tech on these, which rest in peace, brother. So you tell me what you think on these. I think they are tier 5. So you tell me what you think they are. I'm going to do a poll on these. 5700. 5700 XT. We're going to lump the 5700 in the same too. We're going to do both at the same time. Tier 1. Or we'll do tier 2 because I don't think they're tier 1. We're going to do tier. We're going to do. Whoops. Add an option. We're going to do tier 3. And then tier 4. And tier 5. So we're going to do. We're going to do these tiers for these. Start the poll. Let me know what you guys think. I think it's much worse than the 5600 XT because of the prices. I don't know, man. I think they cost too much money. I think they cost way too much money. Vote on the poll. What are you thinking? What are we thinking? We'll leave a few minutes. Let's see. Dude, look at Chris Hanley. Look at eBay. I'm telling you, look at eBay. Look at what people are buying them for. Sold April 20th, 155. Sold April 21st, 165. Like, just look at the sold listings. You can see what people are buying them for, dude. Like, I don't agree with it. I think it's crazy. I would never pay more than $100, 120. No, maybe like 115 for them. Honestly, I'd rather just buy a 5600 XT. They are so much better. So tell me where are we putting these? Like I was saying. Well, that's fair. We're gonna end the poll. Let's see what people say. We've got 9 votes. Tier 5, it's pretty okay. People are pretty split on these things. I definitely think it's a polarizing GPU. Quick sell at 135. Yeah, quick sell at 135. I agree with that. People will buy them at 135. I still would rather buy a 5600 XT for 100, in my opinion. I don't think it's worth the extra money. Okay, so let's move on. I think that's really it for. I'm not doing the 5500 because the 5500 is dog tier. So I think we have our Navis where they're at. Let's move on to the. Let's go to the 2000 series. We're gonna go to the 2000 series. All right, let's start with, I think, this one. All right. Brand new. Hey, man, 5700 XTs at $100 is solid. 6600 XTs at 125 is the GOAT. We're going to go to the 20 series now. All right, you guys are going to like this one. 2080 Ti, I think, is way better than the 3070. It's better on core algorithms, the same in memory, tiny bit less efficient, but you have a lot more play. And the market is a little better on them for some reason. I don't think they're as popular, but I think that I think they're tier 2. I would buy them at market. So what do we think? 2080 Ti, where are we at? So start a poll. Tier 4, tell me why you think they're tier 4 is a pirate. I think they're amazing. Tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, and we'll go to tier 5. Start the poll. I think they're awesome. They're not that much less efficient, right? Like in memory, they do the same. They're way better on core. And when you triple mine with these things on fish hash, that's where they really are the GOAT, man. They're so good. And like when efficiency doesn't matter as much during the bull run, I think you're gonna wish you had 2080 Ti's. Okay, 4 price isn't low enough. Yeah, I mean, I think if you're buying, if it's between 3070s and 2080 Ti's, I think I'm buying 2080 Ti's. Oh man, that's a good video. Telling you guys to buy 2080 Ti's over 3070s. I'm going to piss a lot of people off with that one. I actually believe it. I mean, I have one and I like it. What are they going for on Fleabay? 2080 Ti. Keep telling me what you think. Never had one, but I like the Ti series. Look, I think the 2080 Ti is really good. I have one. It is a Hydro, but I got it for like $250. These things are going for between 280 to 330. I think if you can get them around 300, they're solid. If a little less, if you're lucky. Even the blower ones have their uses, especially if you toss them in a server case. I have 9 of them, but you like... Backwards Miner, what's up, brother? You like the 2070 Super or 2060 Super better. Have you done a review video on them? No, I need to do one, Ozzy. I actually did one on a bunch of 20 series a while ago, which probably needs a refresh because we have new coins. And that's probably something I'm going to do soon. All right, so let's see what the poll... Let's end the poll. Let's see where we are at. Tier 4. Wow. All right. Well, they're a tier 4 under protest. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Let's do the... where are you? 2080 Super. I kind of think the 28... Look, so I'm going to just be honest with you. I don't like the rest of the 2000 series. 2080 Super, I think, is a 5. I mean, I think they're all basically the same, like the 2080, 2080 Super. Everything from the 2060 Super to the 2080 Super are all basically the same. So I feel like you should rank... The more power they use, the less desirable they are. Modern Mining, what's up? Make sure you give Modern Mining a follow. We are ranking GPUs. You just missed everybody telling me that I am crazy for my ranking on the 3070 and for my ranking on the 5600 XT. All right, so some people are saying they're 5 to 6. I think the 2080 Super is 5. Only buy it if you can get a can't miss deal. Backwards Miner. What's going on, man? So that's what I think. All right, so what do you guys think? So 2080, man, I don't like the 2080. I hate these things. Modern Mining, 3070 is the GOAT. I think it's tier 3, but I lost. So basically, long story short, how we're ranking these is according to what I have here. We're going off eBay sold for market because that's like the only thing we can all kind of agree on. Backwards Miner, I'm getting there. Relax. So I thought they were tier 3. The 3070 is tier 3, and I very much feel that way. But, yep, everybody's telling me I'm wrong. But I am very low on the 3070 right now. All right, so anybody have any objections for the 2080 Super at tier 5? You got like a minute to tell me if you have any objections before I move on to the 2080, which I'm going to rank even lower because I'm not high on the 20 series. Any objections? No, we're not there yet. No, the 1660s are on their own list, Sadie. Don't worry. We'll have a big debate on those, I think. Anybody have any thoughts? Going once, going twice. Nobody's saying anything. Okay. 2080 Super is 5. Let's go to the 2080. Where are you? Where the hell did I put the 2080? 2080, I think, is 6. I think the 2080 is less efficient 2080 Super, and the price of it costs way too much. So 2080's tier 5. Any objections to that? I don't even think anybody minds with these things anymore. Let gamers have them. They're terrible. Just get rid of them. Any objections to the 2080 at tier 5? Or tier 6, sorry, tier 6. Tier 6, tier 6. Any objections? Okay, I don't see any objections for tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't count. Zigminer, you say tier 4 for the 2080. Alright, well then we're going to vote. We're going to start a poll. 20 RTX 2080. So we're going to do tier 3, tier 4, tier 5. I'm not voting. I give you my opinion and you adjust it accordingly. Tier 6. All right, so take a vote. Vote on this one. 2080. Keep in mind the 2080. Keep in mind the 2080, 2080 Super, 2070, 2070 Super, 2060, 2060 Super all basically hash the same on everything. They're basically the same. My 2080 was way more efficient than my 2080 Ti's. All right, well, look, I've never mined with a 2080. I have to be honest with you. So I'm flying blind, but I feel like I know enough to say that I wouldn't recommend buying these. Let's see what everybody says. No problem, Sadie. I'm glad you guys enjoyed. We're going. Listen, I got nothing to do today. We're going till we finish. This is a fun one. I enjoy doing these. I haven't done one of these in a while. All right. So anybody have any objections? Someone needs to make a spreadsheet using a bot. I might do that, Chris, or I might try to find somebody. 20 series will be good in bull for Conflux. Yeah, but that's like super spec. I don't know, man. That's what I wouldn't want to spec on a Conflux. On core, yes, because memory is less. Oh, that kind of makes it. I mean, that's an interesting way to look at it, backwards miner. All right, we're going to end the poll. Let's see where you guys put this thing. Where do we put this? 9 votes. Man, you guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. We're moving it up to tier 4. You guys are nuts. All right, let's go to the 20. Where the heck are they? All right, 2070 Super. This one is tier 5 for me. We're getting there, backwards miner. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. They'll be coming up. 2070 Super is a 5 for me. I don't really like them. I have one right here that I need to repair. I've mined on them before. I'm meh. And they cost too much. These cost way too much money. So, what are we saying on the 2070 Super? 3. All right, well, then we're making a poll. Nobody can agree. So, poll time. Here we go. All right, Modern Miner. I'm going to read your comment in 1 second. 2070 Super. So, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5. Start poll. What are we saying? I don't think it's tier 6. I don't think they're that bad. 2070 Super is underrated. Same hash as the 30. Yes, Modern Miner, you are right. The 2070 Super is the same hash as the 3060 on some core algorithms. The only problem with that is it costs. Like, these things are like $200 right now. So, like, who is in their right mind is going to pay $200 for these things? Like, they cost way too much money. You could get a 3060 Ti for like $240, $250 right now. Just pay the extra money, buy the 3060 Ti. And I hate the 3060 Ti's right now. I think they are overrated, and I would not buy them either. I was told the 2670s were close to the 3060s. So I don't remember. I'll do a comparison on that, Chris Hanley. That's a good one. I paid $20 for this GPU, and I'm pretty certain I can get it fixed. I just have to get around to it. So once I get it fixed, I'll do a big deep dive in the 2070 Super. Yeah, Modern Mining. Like I said, this was $20, so I will be mining on it. But like 150, yeah, I wouldn't pay more. I don't even think I pay 150 for it. I was thinking about that. Probably pay like $100. I paid. During the bear market, I bought like 3 of these at like $100, and I thought I paid too much for them. It's all the algo. Yeah, backwards miner, you're not wrong. Hey, hold on 1 second, guys. I gotta take care of something. No, I didn't say that at all.
Okay.
I didn't say that. No, I told him we talked about it. Sorry about that. I have a repairman here, so I had to take care of him. It's all on the algo. Yeah, you gotta have to understand how they work. I'm not saying you're wrong, but like you don't want to overpay for these things, and the market is way too high on them. So let's see what the poll says. Well, and the poll, look, I'm not gonna see these in a bull run where if they make like X amount of money a day, I'm not gonna be sad I didn't buy them. Is what I'm getting at. Okay, so tier 3. All right, so you guys are pushing these to tier 3. Man, you guys really hate my views. What are we looking at now? We are at the where are they? Where did I put the rest of these? All right, the 2070. The 2070 is probably here because it's just worse efficiency. 2070 is just worse than a 2070 Super in every way. Come on, guys. Where do you want the 2070? They suck. Where do you want them? I think they're down there, but I hate 20 series for mining. Look, when you see my tier list, everybody's going to hate my guts because my shed is not a representation of what I would buy right now. We're going to have fun when we get to the 40 series, which we will do shortly. 2070. Where are we putting it? Where are we putting it? I think it costs too much. They cost like 185 bucks. 2070's 5, but on Samsung memory 3. All right, well, nobody agrees. So start a poll. Democracy wins. This isn't managed democracy. 2070 non-super. Where are we putting this thing? Tier 1. Not tier 1. Nobody thinks this thing is tier 1. Tier 2. I really love everybody's opinions. It's really cool that there's so many diverse ones, and like I think a lot of people here know way more than me. I'm just the guy that's dumb enough to put his face on the internet, and I should put this down before I break it. So we're gonna put this down before I break it. You know what? Here, this is the one we're gonna fiddle with. I like fiddling with things. We're gonna fiddle with this 970 that someone sent me. That's probably not worth the time to repair it. So let's see. Other than the 20, yeah, Zapirate, I'm with you. Look, Zapirate, you and me agree 100%. Everybody else is the problem, dude. I am with you. I hate the rest of the 20 series, especially at the current market. Let's see what they say. I want to end this one fast because I want to get to more interesting cards in the 20 series. Okay, tier 5. Cool. We're on the same page. Tier 5. Well, no, we're not. You guys wanted a tier 5. All right. We're going to go to the... I can't even read my writing sometimes. This is annoying. We need to get to the... I'm going to label these next time differently. I made a boo-boo. All right. So, the 2060 Super. I think the 2060 Super is a card that... if you can get a 2060 Super, they're like 150 to 160 bucks. I think if I would put it at tier 4. I'm putting the 2060 Super at tier 4 because it's cheap and it hashes the same as every weather one, and it's cheaper for core. Yeah, there will totally be forks. Hold on, reading this chat. Keep going, guys. Chat is interesting. RxD and Alf, they're very efficient, surprisingly. I'm looking forward to trying these. And yes, guys, I agree with what Backwards Miner says. Everything is going to have a fork. Aletheum may have a fork. Zill's going to have forks. So I'll do videos on that. I mean, they're all like Caspa. It just depends on how you value and believe in the forks. All right, so 2060 Super. What are we thinking? What are we thinking, guys? Start a poll. I think it's tier 3. I think the price makes it what could potentially be tier 4, sorry. The price is what could make it tier 4. 2060 Super, tier 3. I don't think anybody would say it's tier 2. Tier 4, tier 5. I'm pretty strict on what I think Like, I just have tiers because I think it's interesting, but I wouldn't buy a lot of these, if we're being honest. Come on, give me some votes on the 2060 Super. I say it's tier 4. Tier 4 is what I think. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Give me what we think, guys. Elias, I'll show you my farm in the future. And we're doing tiers right now. But my farm is mostly the same GPUs. That might change soon, but I don't really have a lot of different ones. Hold on, I'm getting text from my repairman. Nope, we're good. All right, so let's end the poll and see what we think. Wow. All right. I'm going to end it. 8 votes. People don't feel that strongly. It looks like we're going tier 5. If you guys disagree, let me know. All right. Wow. Okay. Thought it was tier 4. All right. So the final one, we're not going any lower than the 2060. Now, keep in mind, right, the 2060 is basically like a 1660 Super when you rate it. 1660 Super is going to be an interesting one. I have a 2060 that I didn't sell from a lot I got for free. I'm going to do some really heavy testing in it. So this is going to be kind of me guessing, but I think I would put it, I think it's 5. I think the 2060 is 5. Now, Sadie, I know you disagree because you bought like 4 of mine off of me. I think it's 5. I think they cost too much for, especially like anybody who bought them off me. I appreciate it, and it was market, but I don't know. I could be wrong, and a lot of people think I'm wrong. Non-super. So we're gonna do. I don't think it's any higher than tier 3, tier 4, and I don't think it's any lower than tier 6, tier 5. I think it's tier 5. Tier 6. Start the poll. What are we doing? Now remember, 2060s are similar to 1660 Supers. Vote in the poll. Yeah, we're going to have an interesting talk when we get to the 1660s. I'm going to go... We're going to do a fun one after this. We're going NVIDIA AMD. We're ping-ponging back and forth. Turing Maxi. Yeah, look, I get it. Turing was one I thought would give us some good debates. Turing was one that I definitely thought we would get some good debates out of. Yes, the 3070 is the GOAT. I fought it. I wanted it to be tier 3. Wait till you see my tier list. I'll do it probably sometime next week. Like, what I'll probably end up doing is I might live stream my tier list, and then I'll turn it into a video. It'll probably be next Monday, and that'll be where you guys just watch me and scream at me when you see my tier list. So that one will be fun. Yeah, that's awesome. I might see what he has on Turing, and if there's any good, maybe he'll hook me up or something. We'll see. On like a one with like busted fans or something that I can buy and just repair that we both went on. All right, so let's end the poll. Let's see what the poll is for the 2060. 2060. It's a tie. All right. Dang. It's a tie between tier 3 and tier 5, so I have to be the tiebreaker. I'm saying tier 5. I think it's tier 5, so I'm the tiebreaker. So tier 5 it is. All right. Now we're going to move on to Vega. Who here even knows what Vegas do? So there's 3 of them. There's the Vega 56, the Vega 64, and the Radeon 7. All right? We're going to have fun with this one. Vega 52, 56. Right here. Don't buy it. Just don't buy this thing, please. It's 6. Come on. Anybody disagree with me on this one? Any of you crazy pants? Any of you crazy pants disagree with me? Vega is a scary word. Stay away from it. All right. So besides all the problems that you can get with Vegas, They literally have their memory put into the core. So if the memory blows up, the core goes with it. Actually, there was a tier 8, but it didn't fit on the stream. So basically tier 8, what it is tier 8 was like, don't even bother selling them. Use them for a tax write-off. All right. Marwin, what's going on, brother? Welcome. I think we're all in agreement. It's like tier 7. Vega 64. Easy. Tier 7. Anybody disagree? Anybody a nut job? Any of you crazy? Yeah, friends don't tell friends to buy Vegas. Someone offered to send me one for shipping, and I kind of dragged my feet. I didn't really even feel like, I was like, man, I don't even know if I want to pay shipping for a Vega. I was like, I could put it on my wall. I don't know. Maybe I'll hit him up and play with it. Listen, Backwards Miner, we're getting to the good ones, okay? Relax. We're getting to the good ones. We're getting to the good ones. All right. My phone, sorry. This is like a stupid work phone that I don't even use. All right. So, this one will be fun. You guys ready? Magnus, that's a 3050. I should probably just write the names instead of the cards, but it's a 3050. All right. So here's one. It's a 3050. I'll do this a little differently next time because we're talking about Vegas, so people know. I've had people ask me if you should buy Vegas for mining. Okay, we're done with them now, but we have one more. The Radeon 7. Where are we putting it? Radeon 7 tier 3. All right. So here's why the Radeon 7 is a tier 3. They're cheap. They're like $250. They're like 200-ish to 250. They are monsters with that HBM memory they're decent on Dynex. They're monsters on Iron. They're good on any memory algorithm. I mean, I think that their price is good and people get scared away with the code 43s. So like if you know who bought it, and if you're going to buy a Radeon 7, you only buy it with PayPal protection because as Modern Mining has pointed out in his video, you get like 6 months warranty. Backwards Miner, we're not there yet. We're not there yet, Backwards Miner. Okay? Marwin, you haven't missed the tier list. We're still talking about it. Radeon 7, I think, is tier 3. You have to buy it with a warranty, though. Let's start a poll. Radeon 7, R7. What are we talking about? Tier 3. I stand with Groot. Tier 4. I knew this one would be fun. This is really why I have Vegas in here. Tier 5. Tier 6. Start the poll. What are we doing? What are we saying? 6 out of 10 of mine still work. Marwin, we're still going. I think they're tier 3, man. I would pay 75% of market price for them, but I know what I'm doing with, well, I don't really know what I'm doing with them. And keep in mind, we are not talking about these. These will come later. We're only talking the Radeon 7s. We're not talking about these babies, the MI50s. We're not talking about these yet. These are not, Precious MI50. These are not being talked about yet. All right, so let's see. You voted. All right, is everybody done voting? Do we have any more opinions on it? It is the best looking GPU ever. And when we do GPU appearance, which one day I am going to do, most good looking, sexiest GPU, that thing is going on top. And like, yeah, I don't care what anybody else says. I love them. I love the Radeon 7. All right, guys, I'm going to end the poll. No, we still voting? People still voting on it? Right? These HBM ones are good. So here's another question, right? All right. And we're going to start getting to these more often as we hit more of these HBM memory GPUs. How much do you believe in Ironfish or Fish Hash? Not even Ironfish. How much do you believe in Fish Hash algorithm? Because that will determine a lot of some of these GPUs coming up. And I think it'll be interesting. I believe in Fish Hash. Okay, so keep that in mind. I hope this isn't one of the working ones because I'm waving it around like a madman. All right, we're gonna end the poll. Let's see what everybody says. Let's end the poll. Where are we at? Let's end the poll. There might not be a video today. I might just turn this into a video today. Tier 4, 5, 6, 3. All right, a lot of tier 4s. I can live with tier 4. It is. I mean, it is definitely a gamble. That is totally fair. It is. It is definitely a gamble. Ozzy, man. If you're in the U.S., maybe you can send them to me and I'll put them on my wall, unless you want them. I like putting those things on my wall, and I might have 4 that are paperweights. I don't know yet. All right, so we're done with Vegas. Okay, do you guys want to have fun? I think we need to jolt in the stream a little bit. I want good debate. Let's move to the RTX 4000 series. How about it? We want to move to the 4000 series, or do we want to go to like 10 series? I'm thinking we move to the 4000 series. What are you guys thinking? You guys want to go 4000 series and all scream at me and tell me I'm a nut job? Huh? We ready? We ready for the 4000 series? When is it going to be fun? This is going to be fun. Hold on, let me make this a little bigger. This is going to be fun. All right. Let's move on to the 4000 series, and you can all hate me. So we're going to start. Oops, why did I do that? Sorry about that. We're going to start with an easy one. All right. We're going to start with the one that everybody hates. So let me get the one that everybody hates. Where are you? Where are you? I got to find it. All right. Here we go. 4000 series. We're going to start with the 4060 non-TI. We're going to put this one at 5. It kind of sucks. I don't even think I'd pay $200. I mean, it's like a 4060. So like, however you feel about the 4060, the 4070, however you feel about the 3060, the 4070 is a little bit worse because it costs more money. I think at 200, I would maybe buy one just to play with it, but it's got its memory's not good. Its core's okay. I'm kind of with Zappirate on that one. Alert Truck, we're getting there. I have mining GPUs on their own category, okay? They're getting there. We're getting there. You'll see. I've got like 60 GPUs we're going through. We're at the 4000 series, so this is the fun part, guys. Share it with your friends. Get more people in here. And smash that like button, please. All right, 4000 series. 4060. I don't think anybody's going to disagree with me. It's a 5. Only buy it if you can get them for like $175. I don't even think I'd buy it for $175. Huh. You know what? I think it's going lower. We're putting it in don't buy it unless you have free power tier. I think it's kind of a piece of crap. Anybody disagree? Any disagreements on the 4060? Because we're about to have a doozy and you're all about to yell at me. So once, twice. All right, so we're going once. We're going twice. Backwards. 4. Making a poll now. All right, anybody disagrees, we get a poll. 4060 non-TI. I think it's, so we'll do tier 4, tier 5, or tier 6. I don't think anybody thinks it's better than tier 4. I think it's tier 6, honestly. Not 7, but I think it's 6. Let's see, what do you guys say? I'll buy it for free, in fact. All right, vote. Give me a vote. Zapirate's 100% right. It should have been, we're gonna agree with this one. It should have been the 3050 replacement. It's a piece of crap. 4050 is not going on here. I'm not giving it the time of day. All right, so what do we think? Come on, anybody? Nobody's actually saying it's, let's see. Wow, somebody thinks it's tier 4? You guys are nuts. All right, we got enough votes, I think. I don't think anybody else is agreeing. Anybody else? Going once, going twice. We're done. All right, so tier 5 it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 2, 4, 5. I guess it's tier 5. All right, tier 5 it is. All right. Now, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? You guys are going to hate me. Here comes the hate. Bring on the hate. Bring it on. Bring it on. Come on. I want to hear why. This is the GOAT. I don't care what any of you say. GOAT, 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 GOAT. Come on. Come on. 4060 Ti is the GOAT. No one's going to tell me otherwise. At its price right now, $300. Buy it all day, every day. Come on. Come on. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Nobody? Really? Come on, come on. Nobody? 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 I'm going to start a poll on it. 4060 Ti. Oh man, the price is great. $300 is amazing for these things. Sometimes, all right. So here's why it's so good. It costs $300, right? You can get it for less than the 4070 or the 3070. All right. The memory is just as efficient as a 30 series, not more, but just as efficient. The core, it is more efficient in core, and you just get more yield. And when you triple mine, and I am a believer in triple mining, you get more profit when you triple mine on the 40 series compared to the 30 series, because like if you look at triple mining, especially on like iron, it's 130 watts on the 4060 Ti, and it's like 160 to 170 watts on the 3070. So we're gonna do goat. I'm gonna put a poll. We're gonna have to do a poll, and I'm gonna leave this one up for a minute because we're gonna be talking about this one. Tier 2, Tier 3. I know people hate it, so we're gonna put all the options in here. Tier 4. I don't think it'll let me add any more than 4. We'll skip 4 and we'll go Tier 5. Some people might think it's Tier 5. I think you're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. And honestly, like Amazon Warehouse has these. They're not hard to get. And also, something that I tweeted about earlier that you guys need to know about, all right? Because I think this is the signal of a GPU shortage, especially on the crypto side. The 4060 Ti founders at Best Buy is gone. People love their founders. Now, you can still get them for MSRP, right? Ish. Some, you can actually get one less on Best Buy. But I'm telling you, once the founders goes, that's one of the first signs that we have movement. All right? Sadie, I'm not going to tell you the resale value on these things is going to be bad, but the idea is, like any GPU crypto mining, any GPU that you buy solely for crypto mining, you either sell it during the bull or you hold it long enough where it long since made its value for you. And I'm probably going to do number 2 for the 4060 Ti. Look, it's just an opinion, guys. This is why it's fun. I knew I was going to get people shitting on me. So let's see where the poll says. What does the poll say? All right, we got a lot of tier 2s. Anybody else want to vote on this thing? I got it out for a minute. Come on, let's get some votes on this. Let's get some thoughts. Come on. Give me your opinions on the 4060 Ti. I already told you, right? Again, I will recap. Just as efficient on memory. I know it's less, but it's just as efficient. Triple mining, it's better, as in it's more profitable than 3070. The price, it costs the same as a 3070 right now. Obviously, the markets are different everywhere you go, and it could be considered a little bit of a stretch, but I can get them for $300 or less. And I have 15 of them, and I paid like $350 as the most. The 16 and the 8 gig are the same exact thing. I have a 16 gig. There's no difference. As far as, I mean, I wouldn't buy a 16 gig, right? But I'm not going to get into the nitty gritty of different memory sizes or we'll be here forever. I'm being generic. So we got any other votes? Any other votes? Oh my goodness. You guys are voting this thing. Come on, vote it into tier 2. You guys are nuts. Telling me tier 3. Marwin, it depends on how you value the 1660 Supers. We'll get there eventually. I don't hate my 1660 Supers, but I paid free $99 for them. So I have cheap power. That's why I'm leaning towards tier 3. I get it. Everybody's going to talk about how it affects them in their own situation. We're going to leave it up for like one more minute. Like I said, I think it's the GOAT. I think it belongs in tier 1, and you guys are going to push it down to like tier 3 because you guys are meanie heads. I don't think it's a tier 4 GPU. I think it's either like tier 3 or tier 5. I don't think you... Yeah, I get the price is different. What I'm saying is don't buy them. Like, don't even buy the 16 gig. I got a 16 gig for the same as an 8 gig, so that's why I bought it. Just ignore the 16 gig and pretend they don't exist. All right, we're going to end this poll right here. All right. Nobody says go. You guys all suck. You guys suck. I'm putting this at tier 3 under protest. Boo. Boo, boo, boo. All right. Let's go with the... What's next? What do we got next? The 4070. All right. So I think the 4070 is tier 2. I would buy it at market. or a little bit less. Market for this thing is about, it's weird. It's about $400 because you can get them on Amazon Warehouse, and the gigabyte models are cheaper. So I think if you can buy them at $400, $450, not $400, they're like 450 ish. I think if you could buy them at like $450, I would. So give me your thoughts. I'd buy them at market. I think they're tier 1. All right, nobody agrees with me again. Let's start a poll. 40, 70 base model. Let's go tier 1. Tier 1. Tier 2. Tier 3. I can't type. And tier 4. I think it's tier 1. I don't think it's the GOAT, but I like them. Let's see what everybody says. Vote. Put your votes in. Put your votes in, guys. Well, Marseille, if you could get 3 3070s for the price of 1 4070, I would do the 3 3070s. That's a no-brainer. I mean, but you're talking bear market prices for that. How about the issue of gigabyte boards cracking? So listen, the only reason a board is cracking is because you are sagging them. All right. So if you have a bracket, they're not cracking, and if you're mounting them like this, they're not cracking. All right. These boards are cracking because they're leaning like this. That's why they're cracking. Here, let me look. Ready? I don't care if this breaks. If you're bending a PCB, right? Look, if you're gonna bend this, it's gonna crack. I think I might have broken it. Oh well. But if you're leaning it like this way, like vertically, it's not gonna crack. And if it's not sagging, it's not gonna crack. So like, we don't have to worry about sag unless you're a madman. And if you have a 4090, you need to have a bracket on it. You're insane if you don't. All right, let's see what we got for this. Okay, tier 3. I don't agree with you guys, but I'll leave it up for another minute. I paid 400. No, I paid 380 for one 4070. I paid MSRP for one. I got a free game with it that I used, and I paid MSRP for okay, let me rephrase that. I have 4 of them. I have 1 Founders, 1 MSI, and 2 gigabytes. The most I paid was $540 for one, and the least I paid was $380 for one. Hey, Modern Mining, thanks for joining, man. Keep up the good content, man, and everybody go give Modern Mining a follow. He's the greatest. Oh, 3 mil. 5000 series is going to cost $1 bazillion. All right, so we're done with this one. Let's end the poll. Tier 3, you guys believe it's tier 3. You guys are nuts. No, you're not really nuts. Yeah, I mean, you're not that nuts. All right, so here's one that you're all going to disagree with me on. You ready for another one you're going to disagree with me on? 4070 Ti, GOAT, especially now. You can get them for $600 all day, every day. Between $600 and $650. Find me a better GPU than the 4070 Ti. It's more dense than the 4060 Ti's. You don't have... I have a lot of videos on triple mining, by the way. If you want density, they're there. Their memory is just as good as a 3070. It's just as good. It's a little bit better, actually. It's a tiny bit better. I'm telling you, 4070 Ti is the GOAT. Buy them now while you can. I have 3. I love them to death. I had 4, but I sent one back. 40. So we'll do a poll. 4070 Ti. GOAT. And then we're going to put tier 2. Tier 3. If you want them in tier 4, I'll put them there, but I think you guys are batshit crazy. So here's where we're at. What are you thinking? We're getting there, Backwards Miner. We're getting there. 40 series is going fast. We should start climbing through a lot of these fast. We're getting there. Maybe I'll do those next. 4070 Ti, GOAT. Come on. Tell me if you think I'm wrong. I'm telling you, I feel like it's the GOAT. This is a tier 1 GPU. It is the GOAT. I already said why. It's double, it's basically two 4070 or 4060 Ti's in one. So you're dense. It is a killer on core. It is better than a 3070 on memory. And at $600, find me better value. I'd rather have one of these over two 3070s any day of the week. And they don't use, they're really good in terms of efficiency. Anybody? All right, let's see. 12 votes. Give me some more. Or no, how many votes we got right now? We got 9 votes. Anybody want to put more? Come on. Give us some votes. A lot of tier 2s. I'll keep it up for one more minute. I think these are the GOATs. 4060 Ti or 4070 Ti. Oh, I forgot the 4070 Super. No, I think it's in here. I think it's in here, right? No, I forgot the 4070 Super. I gotta go find a 4070 Super picture real quick. That's not good. 4070 Super. That's next. I actually forgot that one. Image. We're gonna save image as. Give me a second. Tier list. Download. Alright. Sorry. I apologize for that. 4070 Super's next. Alright. I'm gonna add this. I have like so many windows open right now that I'm like trying to do everything at once. Oops. So let's put this. Oops. Sorry about that. I gotta add it. I gotta do it this way. There we go. All right. So we done. Let's see what everybody says. We're gonna end the poll. It is tied between GOAT and Tier 1. I'm glad people believe in me. I am so glad you all believe in me. It's staying in the GOAT tier. I break the ties. I love it. GOAT tier. All right. Now we're moving on to the 4070 Super. This one is tough because it's actually cheaper and it's a tiny bit less efficient. I honestly think it's GOAT tier as well. They're coming. They're coming, Backwards Miner. Backwards Miner, they're coming. I think the 4070 Super is GOAT tier for the same reasons of the 4060 Ti or the 4070 Ti. It is a tiny bit less efficient, a tiny bit, but you can get them for like $550 sometimes, or even less. And at $50 less, I'll take the tiny bit of efficiency drop. And you can overclock these things basically the same. All right. Trust me. All right. 4070 Super or the GOAT. Anybody have any objections? 4070 Super. The rest, I think we'll blow by the rest of the 4070 series pretty fast. 4070 Super. GOAT. But you know my love for 40 series, guys. So, GOAT. Tier 2. Tier 3. If you like the 4070 Ti, you kind of feel the same way about the 4070 Super, basically. They're like the same thing. So, what are we thinking? Poll, come on, give me a vote. I think it's the GOAT. I think it's going in GOAT tier. So, well, why isn't it? Hold on, I gotta make sure you can see the window. All right, I gotta make this a little bit smaller. All right, here we go. That'll be better. All right. What do you guys think? I just fixed it so that we can see everything. I apologize about that. All right, so I think it's GOAT tier. Anybody? Let's see what everybody else thinks. 7 votes. We've got a lot of ties. Okay, I mean, I understand. It's a lot of people have a lot of different feelings on the subject. GOAT tier. Anybody? Oh man, I think I know why Backwards Miner got them. And we will be talking about those soon. All right, I'm going to leave this up for one more minute. Oh no, come on, vote GOAT. GOAT, 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 GOAT. Nah. You guys suck. I mean, I get it. The efficiency, like if you're going to go GOAT, you want it to be perfect. I get it. So, all right, I can get behind that. I at least understand why we're moving it down there. That just makes me sad. All right, so more 40 series. 4070 Ti Super. I think it costs too much. And I almost would rather buy a 3080 instead. So they're like $750 right now. So if you could get one for 75% of its market value, I'd buy it. It's going in tier 3. I think it's tier 3. I think it's too expensive, and it does use quite a bit of power. Like it's just the 40 series drops off like a cliff now for me. Like, you see the ones that I like the mid-range ones. I just think it uses too much power. We'll do tier. I don't think anybody thinks it's the GOAT. Tier 3. I'm more of a tier 3 guy on this one. Tier 4. But I could see any of them, honestly. I just think it uses too much power and it costs too much money. So, what do you guys think? It's firmly tier 3 for me. Oh, it looks like we all agree on a 40 series. That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay. Well, I think we're all in kind of agreement on this one. So I think I'm just going to end it. Yeah, it looks like we're all kind of agreement. 75% of its price, I would buy it. Then it's just a good deal. Okay. All right, so let's move on. We're going to go to the... All right, so here's one that should be interesting. The 4080, all right? So it depends on what the 4080 market is, right? And that's a tough one. I paid $800 for a 4080 May of last year, and it was worth it. I was happy with it at the current market. They still sell for more than the 4070 Super or 4080 Super sometimes, and they sell for less sometimes if you buy them used. I don't know where to put this one because it all depends on the price. So I think if we're going 75% of MSRP, which would be, so it's like 1200 MSRP, 75% of that puts it at about 900. If you can get it for 900, I would do it. I think we're all kind of in the same place we need to be on this one. 4? Huh. Look, I have one. I don't think I'll buy any more. We'll start a poll real quick. 4080 non-super. Okay, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5. All right. I'm tier 3, but I could see it going either way. I'm not married to this GPU. I don't really like it that much. I mean, it's good. Like I said, I paid $800 for mine. 825, but I got a power supply. So at 825, it was great. I still have it. It mines well. Does good. I'm good with it. Anything? Let's see what we got in terms of voting. Huh. A lot of tier 4s. All right. That's interesting. Anybody else got any opinions on it? Anything you want to say about it? I mean, there's not really much to say. It's so like the 4070 Ti Super to the 4080 Super. They're all like the same thing. They all hash very close. It's similar to the 4070 Ti. It's similar to the 4070 to the 4070 Ti. Like the 4070, the 4070 Super, the 4070 Ti. You either love them or you hate them. I love them. This class is all the same. You either love them or you think they're meh. I think they're meh. All right, I'm going to end it now. 6 votes. People don't really care about this one. So I'm going to end it. Anybody? Speak now or forever hold your peace. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're leaving it. All right, now. The 4080 Super, honestly, it's the same. I think it's worse. 75% of market. No, I would do it for 75% of market value. 47. No, I actually think it's 4. I think it just costs too much. 4080 Super is good, but it costs too much. And like it's like 10%. It's within like 8 to 10% of a 4070 Ti. Super. And you're talking like almost $300 difference for like 5%. I can't get behind it. It's going to be tier 5 for me. Tier 4, I mean. We're doing a poll because you guys don't agree with me. You guys suck. 4080 Super. We're going to have fun with the 4090. I'll tell you that much. We're going to have fun with the 4090 because tier 4. I don't... 5. Start poll. While we're talking, give me your opinions on the 4070 or 4080 Super. I have to do quick research on the 4090. Because there's going to be something. Uh-oh. I'm lagging. Oh boy. We're good. There's going to be something that very much determines how I do the 4090. Okay. Never mind. All right. So 4080 Super, nothing really to say about it. Overall underwhelming. We're just going to end the poll. Let's see where you guys put it. Tier 4. No, tier 3. All right, you guys bumped it up to tier 3. All right, that's fair. It's close enough. Now, RTX 4090. It's not below MSRP. You cannot buy a 4090. I just checked. It's sold out for MSRP. Checking the major outlets. It looks like it's still above MSRP. Not by much. Yeah. I mean, you can buy them. Yep. I don't see any for MSRP. Nope, they're above, but you can buy them. So 4090, all right. I would not put the 4090 at 1. I wouldn't pay over market for it. I wouldn't buy the 4090 at market because the market's like $1,800. 75% of market value for a 4090. So if the market value right now is like it's like $1,800. So that puts it at $1,400, right? So if you can buy a 4090 at $1,350, right? That's the price, okay? That's over the price of two 4070 Ti's. All right? So hear me out. Two 4070 Ti's is the same hash. A little bit more power, but the same hash as a 4090. Actually, it's more hash. It's more core and it's more memory. It's more hash, but it is a little more power. What I am telling you is my best deal for a 4090 was $900, but that was cheating kind of. I would pay for an RTX 4090 I think it's tier 4. I think 4090 is tier 4. I don't love them anymore. I think they cost too much. I think their price is about to fall. Not too much, but I don't think they're worth it, guys. I wouldn't buy them for mining. I sold all mine when they were crazy in the winter. I have one left for gaming. And I think the 5090 is probably going to kill their value. I really do. I wouldn't buy them. I think they're tier 4. So let's see what everybody else's opinion is. Start a poll. 4090. I think they're tier 4. And I explained why. If you have an opinion, tier 1, tier 2. Some people might think they're tier 1. Tier 4. No, we'll do tier 3. Tier 4. 4. I wish I could add another option. But this one will be interesting. I'm going to leave this one up for a second. We can talk about it. Those Best Buy points were amazing. Then the credit card too. Yeah, but Ozzy, the price isn't tanking that much. I mean, it tanked from 2,100 to 1,800. And I am going to do 2 big Blackwell videos this week. One, why I don't think it's coming out this year. And 2, why I do think it's coming out this year. I think nobody knows what it's going to do. And I think there's compelling arguments that Blackwell will release this year. I really do. I think that's a really tough one, guys. I really do. Let's see what the poll says. All right, give me more votes. Give me more votes on the 4090. I seriously think it is tier 4. But you guys tell me what you think. Bull market will be in full swing when 50 series. Yeah, dude, listen. The 50 series is going to be paper AF. I don't care when it releases. It's going to be paper. And you better live by a micro center. You better have a contact, or you better be fast on the trigger. I will have one on launch day. I hope. But I lost a bunch of views with this one. I'm keeping my 4090. I'm not getting rid of it. I'll throw it in another gaming GPU, or maybe I'll throw it in a Mines. It was worth it for me. We have this up for a minute. We're going to leave this poll up for another minute. After this, we're going to get through some that are... I think we're going to do a fun one after this. We're going to do a different one, because I think some of these are going to be a little bit, like, not really interesting. So, and we've been streaming for about an hour and a half. I think I won't go longer than like 2 to 2.5 hours. I think I'll be burnt out at that point. So we're going to end this poll. It looks like everybody says tier 3. There's ways to stop that, Rivenos. Just check out my videos. I go over the 3090 cables a lot. All right, so we're done with this one. It's gonna go at tier 3, I guess. All right. I mean, I'm not gonna die on that hill. Tier 3 is fine. All right, now let's move on to AMD. We're going 6000 series. All right, this will be fun. I'm excited for this one. We're gonna start with the 6500. We're gonna start down, and we're gonna work our way up. 6500, piece of crap. Don't buy it. Anyone have any thoughts on this 6500? Piece of crap, don't buy it. I have it up there because there's a lot of them floating around. Anybody got any opinion on this one? I just say don't buy it. I think we can move on. Now here's one that everybody's going to love. All right. Yep. We're all on the same page. All right. So the next 6000 series GPU. Where did my 6000 series go? Sorry. The next 6000 series. We're going to start with the... I'm not doing a poll on this one. I think you guys are on steroids. It's a 7. I'm not. I'm overruling you guys. I'm using executive power and I'm abusing it. 6600 XT. So 2, because I think they cost too much now. I think I would buy them at market. They're like between 125 to 140. I wish you could pay less. I understand that's not a possibility. I think they're tier 1. I don't think they're GOAT. I think they cost too much to be GOAT, and they do have some limitations. So I think they're tier 1. 2? Sorry, tier 2. That's what I meant. Tier 2. I think we're mostly in agreement. Yeah, I'm kind of with you guys. I think we agree. Backwards Miner says tier 3. Backwards Miner, tell me why you think they're tier 3. If you say their price, I get behind that. But other than that, they're really good. I just think they cost too much money right now. Yeah, I mean, they're really good. I think if you had a whole farm based on these, I don't think you'd be upset. All right, I think we're all in agreement on that one. I think everybody's in agreement. Now, 6600 XT 2. They they scale about the same price. I think they've never been a 1 because their price has always held them back. Their price and their density. Oh, I hate the 6800 XT. You're about to watch me cream that thing. We'll do polls on that one. But I think the 6600 XT is a 2 as well. I just think their price is the only thing that holds them back. I don't even think their density matters. I think they use so little power that like you have to be real hard up on density. Which you could be, right? You could be. But I think when I do a video on GPU tiers, we're going to have to do multiple videos. Because it's going to be, I'm going to have to do like AMD and Nvidia. Because this is going to take a long time. All right. So we're at 2. All right. Now, I think this is the one that we're going to see some disagreements on. All right, you ready? You guys ready? 68 or 6700. I think I gotta look at them. I think they cost too much damn money. Ooh, I wouldn't even do it for that. Alright, you guys are gonna get mad at me. Everybody's gonna get mad at me, but that's cool. I'm used to aggravating everybody. I do it for a living. 6700 XT tier 4. And we're losing viewers. I think that people's lunch breaks are over. But 66 or 6700 / 6700 XT, we're lumping them both in together. Tier 4. Alright, so people say 2, 3. I just think they cost too much for what you get. I don't care about their efficiency. I care straight price. And they cost too much. I don't even think I'd pay for them at 75% of their value. So we'll do tier 2. I don't think anybody thinks they're tier 1. Tier 3. We are going to disagree on this one. Tier 4. I used to own 12 of them. I'm down to 1. I sold them all off. Alright. So, awesome, Sterling. Thanks for joining. We got people jumping in, people leaving. Just smash that like button. We have a lot of good views. I like it. If you guys have any thoughts on how to improve it, I'm all ears too. 1080 Ti is not there yet. You're not gonna like where it goes though. I think anyway. 10 series will probably be next, and we'll be able to blaze through those. I think they're gonna be mostly 7s, but I'm gonna put them on so people can see it. We'll see. I mean, the community has told me I am wrong quite a few times. They did give me my 4070 Ti goat though. All right. So what are we seeing? What are we seeing on the 6700 / XT? All right. A lot of people are agreeing with me that they're tier 4. One more minute. One more minute on this. Come on, give me your thoughts. I think the 6700 XT is efficient. It's really efficient, right? I get it. Super efficient. It just costs too much money. Especially when you get to a 3070 price, there's no reason to buy a 6700 XT over a 3070 ever. Like what Marseille just said. No reason. And I don't even like 3070s anymore. But there's no reason to. All right. I think we're good. I think we all agree. Wow, you guys actually agree with me. All right. I like it. Tier 4. Now, 6800. All right. The 6800. I think the 6800 costs too much. It's a beast on Kapow, right? But they're more expensive than 3070s, and I think if given the choice between a 6800 and a 3070, I think I'm buying a 3070. I think. So here's the thing: their market price is about $375 right now, ish, give or take. And you can get them for like $420 used. I don't think I'm spending. Oh man, I'm kind of with Backwards Miner on this one. I think they're a 3. 75% of market value. I think they're a 3. Look, I'm not gonna die on this hill. This isn't like a 4060. This is an honest opinion. I bounce on these ones. Tier 2. I bounce on these, right? Like, I really do. I really bounce on these. I think it's tier 3. But, like, I won't die on this hill. I probably will tell people not to buy them. Marseille. Alright, man. Listen, dude. I suck at pronouncing everything. I'm garbage at pronouncing names. I apologize. I suck at it. People aren't going to like me for it. I get it. I'm sorry. 60. I'd rather have a 6800 for the same price. Look, it's an opinion. I get that some people like the 6800s better than the 3070s. I get it. It's a tough one. Yeah, I don't like either one of them personally. I'm moved on from these. Man, I don't think it's GOAT tier. You can vote tier 2. You're not going to convince me the 6800's GOAT tier. Nobody's going to convince me that. There's just not enough evidence. GOAT tier is like, look, I get some people think 3070s are GOAT tier. I don't even think those are GOAT tier anymore. It's not even the best GPU on Kapow. 6600s and 6600 XTs are so much better because they're so much more efficient. All right, let's end it. Let's end the poll. Let's see what we got. What do we got? What do we get? I rated them higher than I thought. All right, we're moving them to tier 2. All right. You guys have spoken. I don't agree, but we're moving them to tier 2. Which has a cheap retro Mike? What's up? Which has a cheaper water block? Man, I don't know. I've never water blocked any of these. All right, 6800 XT. I'm going to just put it right away in tier 5. It's not worth it because you will either buy the 6900 XT for the same price or the 6800 is better. All right. So 6800 XT is 5. It just falls into a rock and a hard place. It's a bad 6800 and it's a bad 6900. So it's 5. I think it's 5. 5 for me. Anybody disagree? I think 5 is easy. 2? Oh, I guess we're doing a poll because that's a big difference. You guys are nuts. Tell me something I don't know about the 6800 XT to change my mind, because you're not doing a good job of it. I have 2 of them, ironically. Tier 2. Tier 4. I don't think anybody's going to say it's tier 3. Tier 5. Because I wouldn't even pay 75% of its market value. So I'll leave tier 2 in there. I think you guys are nuts. It's tier 5. Change my mind. I don't think it's tier 3 because I wouldn't pay 75% of its market value. So it's basically like, it's weird. All right. Where did... You'll see, Retro Mike. We're not there yet. Those ones will be easy. Oh, man. The 6800 XT sucks on memory and core algorithm. The core, it's okay. It's all right on core. It sucks on memory, though. You guys are crazy. You can have all of them, Andy P. Have them all. That's too much for me. I'm not spending that much money on a GPU unless it's like, you'll see the only GPUs I'm willing to pay more than $400 for. And I just bought 2 of them for $420 and I regret not buying more. I think I messed up. So I'm going to have to do something about that. All right, what do we got? Let's see. Let's see what the poll says. Oh my God, tier 2. Come on, vote us out of tier 2. Yeah, no, Zigminer, that's the point. The market kills it. Like, the market absolutely kills it. What's up, Jock McMiner? The market kills it. That's why it's not worth it. I think the 6600 is the best on Kapow, but that's just me. All right, looks like I lost. Looks like I lost. That's a bummer. All right, well, you guys have spoken. It's tier 2. I protest it. I'm putting it at tier 2 protesting. You guys are going to make me crack a beer in a second. You guys are killing me on these. All right, the last one. The very last one. Well, there's 2 more in this series. I don't have one for it? No, I do. Is this it? No, where is it? Give me 1 second. I think this is it. This is it. 6900 XT. If you can get it for 75% of its market value, the resale is going to kill it. And it's better. I think it's better than the other 2 because it's so cheap. And its resale value is the best. So I'm putting 6900 XT tier 3. If you can get them for $400, I think you buy them. 6? What? They're the same. They're all the same. It uses the same power. You guys are awful. You guys are fired. You're gonna make me. I'm gonna crack a beer over this. I hate you guys. You guys are terrible. So I'm putting in tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, and I guess I'll put tier 6. There's no way it's tier 7. I'm not letting you guys put it at tier 7. I'm not, and I'm losing stream. I'm losing people. I'm not letting you sully the bad name of this GPU. Well, I'm probably losing people because lunches are ending, but that's okay. What? It's definitely not the worst. You guys are nuts. It's not the worst. They're not. If you tune it, it uses close to similar power, and it will hold its resale value better than the 6800 and the 6800 XT because it's the gaming GOAT right now. I strongly disagree, but give me your worst. Where are we putting this thing? Where are we putting this thing? Come on, tier 3 and 4, fight, come on. Oh my goodness, you guys are the worst. It's a little bit less efficient than the 6800. I'm not going to argue with that. But the price, right? The price is within like $70. And the efficiency is, or the resale value is going to be so much better in a few years. You guys are fired. You guys are all fired. All right. You guys are fired. Moving it down to tier 6. Fired. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys are fired. Awful. Fired. All right. The final one on this series, and I think we can all agree, all right, is the 50 series. Like the 6700, the 6750 XT, the 6950 XT, 6650. They're all going tier 7. Don't buy them. I'm lumping them all together because they're just terrible efficiency. They cost more money and they use more power. So like the 50 series, like the 6650, the 6750, the 6950, don't buy them. Just buy their non 50 variants. Just avoid them for mining. I think we can all agree that the 50, the refresh, like the super variant, is all no, right? Any arguments? I think we can agree, right? Once, twice. No arguments here. Yep. All right. Andy P is a pirate. We all agree. I lumped them all together. Their efficiency sucks. Just buy the non 50 versions. They don't even cost that much more or that much less. Sorry. You know what I meant. All right. Now we're going to move on to, what do we want to do? We're going to do Nvidia, right? I'm thinking the 10 series. Either the 10 series or the 16 series. I'm thinking the 10 series. I think I want to spice it up a little bit. I think we're going to have a lot of disagreements on the 10 series. Or maybe we won't. And maybe the 10 series will go fast. And we can put a bunch of them in the crappy columns. So let's start with the 10 series. All right. We're going to do... I think we can put most of them in the same column. And I just realized that a lot of my 10 series pictures didn't save properly. So we're gonna start with the lowest ones first. Now I want to tell you one thing. The 1050, the 1050 Ti, and the 1030, if you're mining with them, whatever you're smoking, I want some. All right? I want some. So whatever you're mining on those ones, I want some of whatever you have because I think it would be wonderful. All right, so we're going to start with the 1060. I'm going to have to save over these pictures, so it might be a second. So we're starting with the 1060. All right, 1060. It's going S tier. It was cute. I made some money off it during the ETH bull run. I bought one for like $70 and sold it. But don't buy it for mining. They get like memory, or they get like some kind of like 20 gigahash or 24 gigahash on the memory algorithm at like 175 watts or something. Just don't buy it. I think we can all agree the 1050 or the 1060 is a 7. It doesn't matter which one, 3 or 6, they're 7s. Just don't buy them. Next one we've got, next one is going to be the 1070 and the 1070 Ti. I mean, guys, I'm pretty certain they're 7s too. Like, what am I missing on the 10 series? What am I missing on the 1070s and the 1070 Ti? Like, tell me what I'm missing because I don't think I'm missing anything. I think it's cute. I think it's cool if you had them. Mining Potato might say otherwise. Hopefully he's not here to say anything. Like, they're cool. We have good memories, and I'm sure they made you a lot of money. But I'm pretty sure we can say that they're dead, right? Right? 1070? Can we just agree to kill it? Please? Just let me kill the 1070. Hold on, I gotta get it in here. 1070, right? We can just kill it. S tier. Right? Right? Anybody, any objections? I'm going to kill it. Alright, so 1070 Ti. Now, I know it avoided the DAG issue, right? But are you going to tell me that you're going to pay $120 or No, they're like $140. You're going to tell me you're going to pay 130, 140 bucks for a 1070 Ti? Nobody's going to do that, right? Like, you're not going to pay it, right? Please tell me. Please tell me you're not going to pay it, right? Like, I know they don't have the DAG issues the other ones have, but all right, let's just assume it's here, right? Okay. Now, this is, I guess, where it's going to be interesting. The 1080. Where do you guys put the 1080? Tell me where you put the 1080. I think the 1080 is crap. It uses too much power. I mean, it was still profitable to the end of ETH. I get it. It's cool. But too much power. Anybody have any disagreements? 1080 right here? Right? We good? All right. Now, you nostalgic crazy pants people. Let's see how much bad advice you're going to give a new miner. All right? Let's play this game. Let's play this game, okay? Let's play this game. You're a new miner. I'm going to ask you what to buy on a tier list. If I see the 1080 Ti on a tier list and I go buy like 50 of them because they're cheap, I'm going to regret it, right? 1080 Ti. You're not going to put this at 1 for nostalgia, right? You're not going to let a miner fail on the 1080 Ti, are you? Are you? 1080 Ti. Can we put it at 7 or are you going to make me put it on 6? 1080 Ti, 6 or 7. Ugh. I don't want to smoke. I feel like I need to. All right, the fact that I have to do this. I have to give the people what they want. I hate you all. Now, this isn't 7 years ago. This isn't 7 years ago, but I'm going to play this game because I got to give the people what they want. This is this game we're playing. We're playing this game. We're playing this game. I can't believe we're doing it. What are we doing here? You guys tell me. You guys are terrible. You guys are mean. You guys are gonna send people to the... Ugh. This is awful. What are we doing? What are we doing? You guys pick. Don't vote them the GOAT. Come on. Don't be mean to people. Come on, we gotta give people good advice. Please. Please give people good advice. What are we at? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna end this. You have 2 minutes left. You have 2 minutes left. No, so GOAT is tier 1. GOAT is like tier 1. It's not... Oh, someone's giving it tier 5. Goodness gracious. Alright, we're ending it. We're ending it. Tier 5 and tier 6. I'm not letting you guys ruin people's opinions. You somehow put this at tier 6. This makes me sad. Ugh. Alright. We're done with... Alright, so... We're going to just... Now we're going to do the mining cards for the 10 series fast. Yes, RetroTech Mike. If I would let you ban them all. I should give you mod privileges, but that'll kill the stream. You guys are terrible people. I can't believe it's there. P104 and P106. Can we just put them right here? Can we put the P104s and the P106s here? Can I just put them here? Or do any of you still think they're worth mining with? We're just going to do the 10 series mining GPUs right now. P104, P106. I've never owned one. I don't even want to bother looking into them. I think they're like 1060s. Can we just put them at 7 and be done with them? They were cool like 10 years ago. People are still mining on them now. I don't know why. Can we be done with them? Oh, Retro Mike. Just put them, lump them in a group. I don't know enough about them to say. Lump them in a group, RetroTech Mike. Lump them in a group. Just say they're P10690s then. Say they're the better ones. Are you going to tell me that they're anything but a 7? Really? Like you're going to recommend someone do it if they have free power? Because if you have free power, you should be buying better shit. What? Ugh. We're moving on. We're done with them. Alright. Quick. Alright. AMD. Fast AMD. I'm gonna be really sad if you guys don't put these where they need to go. All right, I need to zen myself out because I know you guys are all going to disagree with me. All right. All right, guys. I can do this. The Polaris GPUs. Where are we putting the Polaris GPUs? Where are these going? I say they're down here. What do you guys say? I say no, no, no. But I've seen people make them profitable if you have free power and you're getting them for cheap. Where are we putting the Polaris GPUs? Where are the Polaris GPUs going? I think they're 7, but I've seen a lot of people make money with them on free power. I know someone from France who has free power who bought like 700 of them for $30 each and made a killing on them. You just mine with them till they're dead. You don't do maintenance. You don't do anything. Once they die, you throw them online for e-waste for $30 and someone buys them. Or $20 or $10, whatever. So I could get behind 6 on them because if you have free power and you can get them cheap, maybe. What are we thinking? 6 or 7? I actually, and this is all of them. I'm lumping them all together. 4 gig, 8 gig, they're all the same. We're calling them Polaris. Polaris, they're all the same. Tier 6 or tier 7. I'm lumping them in the same. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? I think they're 6 because I've seen people make money off them. But basically, if you don't have free power, you should be sending them for tax write-offs. Some people sent me some for free. I will probably give them away to people in like third world countries who need them. I'm not going to put a return address on them. I'm going to list them as broken. If they get them in their country, it's theirs for free. That's probably what I'm going to do with mine. I'm going to keep one, but I have a 4 gig one in work computer too. All right, so we're good. We're on the same page with these things. All right, tier 6. I think we're on the same page. We're done with the voting on those. All right, we move on. Polaris is all in one. Now, we're basically done with Nvidia, except for one last one. All right, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. 170HX. Backwards Miner, I hope you're still here. I just bought 2 of them, a little bit below market, and I tried to buy 6 more, and the guy jacked the prices up, and it was too late. So I have 2 coming. I want another 6 more of these things. We did RDNA 1. The only RDNA we have left is 3, and you guys aren't gonna like that one. That'll be interesting. So 170HX. I think Fish Hash is great. I don't even think it's a gamble. I paid $420 for both of mine. Or $450, I'm sorry. I paid $450 all in for my 2. I want more of them. I'm going to try to get like 5 or 6. I love them. I think they're great. What are we thinking? I think they're 2. 170HX. I think they're 2. You think they're 1? Goat? All right. I don't think they're goat. I don't think Fish Hash has taken off enough to make them goat. All right, let's but I'm probably only going to be buying these from now on. I really think this is the only one I'm going to buy. 1, tier 2, I'll add tier 3. I think they're amazing. I think they're tier 1, but I get it. I mean, look, I know I'm just doing the generic ones because I know there's a lot of these cards. Vote in the poll. I think they're tier 2, but I get why people would think they're the GOAT. If Fish Hash takes off, these suckers are going to be amazing. I really believe that. I paid $450 per. So I've got 2 coming. And I'm going to try to get another 5 or 6, probably like 6 of them. I don't think I'm going to get more than 1 rig, maybe 2. Like maybe if I could get all of my 3060 Ti's offline and replace them with 170HXs, I would. $450, but I would pay $400 for a 170HX. I mean, dude, they're like, especially if you can get the BIOS mod. Whew. Yeah, they're GOAT. Tier 2. Looks like tier 2. Anybody else have any thoughts on them? I think they're amazing. I'm going to do a video on them. You're going to see a lot of stuff on them. I'm telling backwards miner. I just snagged 2 for 420. I need to find some more cheap ones. Backwards miner, DM me later. We'll talk. Maybe we I want to know where you bought yours too, because I need to. Like I said, I want to get a few more of them. So DM me later, dude. Yeah, 8GB only, and you need the BIOS. Yep. Backwards miner, just like I said, shoot me a DM later. We'll talk. All right. I think we're good. We know where that is. Now we're gonna go to one that I like less. I have one of these. I got it really cheap. Paid 150 bucks. I don't like the 90HX. Oh, let me move my big head. It's basically like a bad... We're going to go up here. It's basically like a bad 3080. And I don't think 3080s are that great. Like, I'm cool with mine because I literally paid 150 bucks for it. And it was copper modded. So, like, I'll get my money back on that thing. But I don't think the 90HX is good. Uses too much power. So, I think it's, you know, if anybody has one or anybody has an opinion on one, let me know. But like I said, I bought it for a can't miss deal. Otherwise, I would ignore it. There's not many people have the CMP 100. I don't really know much about it, so I don't want to put it on here. Maybe in another one I'll put it on. I mean, I could, like, we could put the CMP 100 on there, but I don't know anything about it. So, and I don't know how much information there is on it. I would have DM'd our buddy, but, you know, he's not around anymore. I don't know. What do you guys think of the CMP 100? I'll put one on here. I'll put a CMP 100 on here. Tell me what you think about it. No, don't save. I'll get a GPU on here. We'll do the CMP 100. What do you think? You tell me. I don't know the first thing about it. Like, you tell me. Tell me what it is. I know it's decent. I don't know. Here, we're gonna put it on here. All right. So we're gonna here. CMP 100HX. Where are we putting it? Goat. 200 bucks. All right. All right. If you guys think it's goat, we'll put it at the goat. I didn't mess with one, so I can't say. But I heard good things about it, so we'll put it at goat. All right, we're gonna go with the 70HX. Where are you? Where are you, my crypto? Or sorry, not the 7. We're going with the 50HX. I heard the 50HX is just okay. What do you guys think about the 50HX? I don't even know where I put it on here. Where did I put it on here? Where is my 50HX? Give me a second. Here it is. 50HX. I don't know anything about them. I know they're 20 series. Someone was gonna sell a farm full of them for pretty cheap. Like if you could get them for like $300-400 bucks or like $200, I don't know. They're like 2080s, right? God, I don't know, dude. 127 watts at 42 megahash on Kapow. That's decent. But like, wouldn't you rather at 6800 XT at that point? Higher resale value? 50HX. I'll let you guys decide. I don't have an answer. I don't have an answer on these. I was going to try to get one. I've never used it. I've never tested it. So anything I tell you, I will be pulling a number out of my butt. So vote on it. Some people are saying it's tier 3. If you think it's tier 3, we will put it at tier 3. Interesting. All right. I don't like them, Patrick Murphy. I don't know. I don't think they're tier 3, tier 4. I'd probably put them at like tier 4. I don't like recommending mining GPUs to people unless they're literally a slam dunk. Like they have to be an utter slam dunk for me to want to recommend them. So let's put it there. Well, let's see what the vote. If it's tied vote, higher tier better. Yes, higher tier better card, Patrick Murphy. No, lower tier better card. Lower tier. Welcome to the stream. You can see where we've gotten most of our GPUs at. Now, this is the community. This isn't what I think because I disagree with a lot of these picks. But that's why it's fun, and that's why I like doing this. I'm going to make myself smaller and go here. Tier 3. All right, we're going to end the poll. Tier 3 it is. All right, so what about the 30HX? What do you guys think about that 1660 Super mining card? I don't know what to make of it. Give me your thoughts. Like, I heard it's kind of bad. I've heard it's okay. Somebody tell me where we're putting the 30HX. Where are we putting the 30HX? I don't know anything about it. I haven't mined with it. I just know it's a bad 1660 Super. And I don't know. I only saw them when they cost a lot of money. So where are we putting these? Where are we putting them? Anybody? I don't know where I'm putting the... I gotta find the thing for it too. I think it's this one. Crap. Alright, we're putting it at 7. I'll take Backwards Miner's word for it. I thought it was not that good either. Alright, now we're done with the mining cards on the Nvidia side. Let's get to the AMD mining cards. There's not that many of them. So, BC160. Alright, BC160. I paid like $70 for mine. I love them. I think they're great. They're great Kapow cards and they're great iron cards. I think if you can get them at... I think they're tier 3. I think if you can get them at 75% of market value, which is like 75, 80 bucks. Man Cave Crypto, I know, this is a long one. There's no video from me today. This is my video. I'm cool with it. I didn't want to work on any videos today anyway. I'm going to do a hard cutoff probably in like 40 minutes. I got stuff I got to do. But I'm cool with this. This is a fun stream. And I think this has good replay value. And I'm going to turn it into a video. And I think people are going to watch it. 3? Yeah. I think it's great at 3. I think it's great at 3. Now we're going to go to the MI50. The MI50. This baby. I think if you can get the MI50 at around $100, I think you buy it. I think even at that price, even if it's risky, what I say when you're buying a GPU, if you are worried about getting screwed, right? If you can sell it for what you paid, there's almost no risk. Now, obviously, you could fry the memory on them, which maybe turns them into a gamble. So that probably makes them a 4. But I would think they would be a 3, and the memory would make them a 4. So we're going to move it to a 4 because of the memory and the memory only. Otherwise, I would say they're a 3. Any disagreements on that one? Now we have one that I've never used. So you guys are going to have to tell me. The MI... Does it say Vega or MI50? It says MI50. It says 50 on it. At least on the ones I have. Let's see. At least the Radeon 7 looks good even when dead. That's fair. That's fair. The MI60. Where are we putting the MI60? I don't know anything about the MI60. It's 6700 mining card. Where are we putting this? 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know anything about this one, so I tend to put it at probably 3. Does anybody have any opinions on this one? And while you guys are talking, I'm going to go look at the other 3. All 4 of my MI50s, all 4 of... I've been exposed. Ha! The sticker on the back. 3? 4? I don't know. What do you guys think? 3 or 4? Here, we'll make a vote. I don't know anything about them, so you guys are going to have to tell me. I never bought them. I kind of wish I grabbed one just to see. Tier 3. Tier 4. Now I'm going to go check the sticker on the back real quick. To tell me, so you guys can tell me which one it is. Tier 3 or Tier 4. I'm going to check real quick. They all say Radeon 7. They're all telling me Radeon 7. If the 50 is a 4, then I'd say 3. Alright. 3 seems like... But you guys are saying 4. I kind of agree with you, Patrick Murphy, but looks like you guys are saying 4. Now listen, only vote on these things if you know what they are. Like, I'm not. I don't have an opinion because I've never used them, so I don't know. Like I said, I wonder how much these cards are going to get scooped up by the AI people. That would be an interesting one to think about. Well, you see where the Radeon 7 is. You can see it up there. All right, tier 4. We're going to end the poll. Looks like you guys are saying tier 4. So they're 7s, not MI50s. Oh, that's a bummer. Well, they were free, so I guess they're okay. So they're a little worse than the MI50s. I mean, they say MI50s on them, but I get what you're saying. All right. I think that's it for. Oh, we've got one more. All right. So, all right. What you guys have all been waiting for. BC 250s. I bought a rig. It's really hard to tell you to buy them, even though they were like $600 to $700 I could get them. I passed them at $550 once. I bought them at $7. They were really profitable on Wart if you got on early, but they are a mother effer to set up, and I got to do some maintenance on mine. I would only buy them if you can get a can't miss deal on them. No, Zapart. I think they're profitable. I really think they're profitable. They were on Wart too. Like, a lot of people paid theirs off on Wart. And then if you pay it off, who cares at that point? 250. Mine are profitable. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do tier 5, 6, or we're going to do tier 4, tier 5, tier 6. We're going to see what people say. I think this one is pretty divisive, and I think it's an interesting talking point. Because you either love these things or you hate them. So like, I want to see what people say. I think they're tier 5. I really do. I don't love mine. I don't hate them. They'll be the first thing off, but they'll be the first thing on, and there'll be, I'll keep them on when they're profitable. I'll turn them off when they're not. So let's see what people say. Interesting, tier 4. I mean, I could see it. The BC 250s are so interesting. Tomorrow's video is going to be a BC 250 video, actually. Okay. All right. We're going to end this one. You guys move these up to 4. That's funny. That's funny. You guys are crazy. I mean, I own a rig of them, so I'm all right with it. Let's see. Oh man, they can hear. I'm in a voice chat in another room. That's funny, and they can all hear me. That's comical. I have my own Discord server, and people are listening to me on it. Not many people have it. It's just pretty funny. All right, so we're done with AMD server GPUs, mining only GPUs. We're done with Nvidia. We don't have much left, so we're wrapping up. We're going to go through the rest of them pretty fast. Let's go with the AMD 7000 series. All right, we're going to start with the easiest one. 7900 XTX. I think they're all no's. I think you don't buy them unless you have free power. And even if you have free power, I think there's something else I'd rather buy. I actually think no for mining. What do you guys think? I think most of the 7000 series are going to end up there. You can't control the power. They're too locked down. Now, if they become more efficient, I think that changes. But what do you guys think? I think they're no. I think the 7900 XTX is the only one that has a shot. So I think the rest of them are going to be fast. Tier 4, we'll add 4 options. I think they're tier 7. Tier 5. Like, look, they could be unlocked, and if they get unlocked, they could be worth it. But I think they're too power hungry to be worth it. And I own one. 5? Huh. I mean, even their prices are can't miss right now. Like, their prices are already can't miss, though. So, like, they're still not worth it. Like, I'd still rather buy a 4060 Ti over a 79 or a 4070 Ti over 7900 XTX. I don't know. I think you guys are nuts. All right, well, come on, keep voting. If you've used them, vote. I've used this one. So you want tier 5. Okay. All right, tier 5. What are we saying for the 7900 XT then? 7900 XT, are we saying tier 5? I think this is tier 6. I think this is tier 7. 7900 XT. Now you're getting into the price of like an RTX 4070 Super range. No, they're not $400 yet. These things are like 600. 6? Yeah. All right. I get a 6. I'm not doing too much debate on these. The GRE is garbage. I mean, it's too expensive. I'm going to give it a 6. The 7800 XT, I think is a 7. It costs too much. It's like $500. It's trash. The 7700 is like too much. Still too much money. It's $400. Meh. And then this one is the 7600 is too much. I don't know. I think they're all no-no-nos. Their power's locked down. I mean, if you guys have any opinions on them, we can adjust them, but I think that's it. I just don't think they're worth it. So, I mean, we're kind of going out with a whimper here, but here's the list. We've been streaming for 2 hours and 21 minutes. I'm going to cut this off in 5 minutes. We're done now. There's no other GPUs I think are worth talking about. You can see the list right here. I think there's not much to say about it, really. I think the interesting one is the 3070. You guys think the 3070 is GOAT, right? Yeah, I don't have any strong opinions on that. Yeah, but well, that's what it is, a pirate. That's why they're not worth buying. No, dude, I don't know anything about Intel GPUs. I'm not even gonna try. Oh, we forgot the 1660s. All right. So we're definitely gonna cut it off after the 1660s. 1660 Super. Where are we putting the 1660 Super? 75% of market value puts these things at, so like they're like 100 and what are they, like $130? 75% of market value puts them at 100. I wouldn't do it. Tier 4 for me. They're a gamble, but I think they can be good. They can be a good GPU. All right. Look, I have a rig of them. I like them, but I paid $399 for them. So we're going to do tier 3, tier 4. I don't think they're worse than tier 5. I put mine on solo mining. I go all in on it. On core algorithms, they make a tiny profit, but like honestly, I would rather do a 1660 Ti or a 2060. Yeah, $50 I'd buy them. Like I said, at free 99, they were great. So what are we seeing? 3, 4, 5. Solo GOAT. Look, mine did good on Solo GOAT. They are a gamble on that. I give you that. I kind of hope 4 wins, but I'm going to leave it up for another minute because we're going to move on. All right, here, while we're doing that poll, can we agree that the 1660 non-super is just crap and that you shouldn't buy it? Can we agree with that? Like, the price difference isn't that much lower, and I think they're crap. Can we just put them on the don't buy unless you have free power? Can we do that? For the 1660, the non-super, just the base model. We can put that there, right? We can put it as crap, right? Don't buy it unless you have free power for the non-super. All right, I'm going to end the poll. So tier 3. All right, you guys are nuts. I wouldn't pay that much, but I get it. All right, 1660 Ti. I don't like the 1660 Ti. I think it's over. I mean, look, I like it, but I think it costs too much. I think if you're 1660 Ti, I think you got to put it next to the 1660 Super, but I think it's lower. 1660 Ti, 3 or 4. I think it's technically better than the Super because it's more efficient, but I don't like them at either spot. So where are we putting them? 1660 Ti. Yeah, I guess it is. I mean, I think it's better than the Super, theoretically, right? If you're going to put the Super in one, you got to put the... So, like, tier 3, tier 4. Let's see what you guys say. What are you saying? 4? I think it's 4. You guys vote. Hit the vote. Vote. The poll's going to be open for a few more minutes. I'm going to get off here soon. Oh, we're talking about that. 1650. Don't buy it for mining. No, 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 no. We're just going to put it there while we're waiting. Super better on core, TI better on memory. That's fair. Yeah, I really do agree with the 1660 Ti on the memory, which makes it probably a better triple miner. So I'd probably have the 1660 Ti for triple mining. Huh. That's interesting. I got to get my hands on a 1660 Ti. I gotta see if there's maybe like a GOAT or like something that I'm not seeing with it. Maybe. I don't think there is, but I mean, yeah, like you guys all have good valid opinions on this. What is it? What are you guys saying? All right, tier 3 it is. It's overwhelming tier 3. All right, you guys got me. 1660 Supers tier 3 and TI. 1650s no buy. So I think we're done now. We are done. All 18 of you, thank you for lasting. This was a long stream, and it's a terrible time to stream because people are doing stuff. I really appreciate you guys watching. Quick recap. You can see it all up here. That's a good point, Sadie. Which memory? 1660 Ti. It does change it drastically. That's fair, but we're just lumping them in. You can see what we have here. I think... Yeah, this is a long list. I'm kind of burned out, but we did 68 GPUs. Arcs, you just got here for the end. Thank you for the stream. You guys can rewatch it. Your 20 series mostly ended up on tier 4, which I disagree with. I'm jumping off in approximately 3 minutes, no matter what. 3 minutes hard stop. I'm dying here. But you can see we had quite a few on the no buy. I mean, I would have put a few more down there. Take care, backwards miner. No, I've only copper modded my 90HX. Thanks for watching, guys. But yeah, you can see it. The one I kind of thought was funny that we all agreed on was the 580. But other than that, you see it right here. The only surprise for me was the 3070. And some of the 20 series, I thought you guys ranked the 2080 Ti lower than I would have. And the 1080 disgusts me. Also, you guys had a lot of Navi 6000s pretty high. But other than that, you see the list. It is what it is. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to put this into a video. You guys can check it out. It was a lot of fun, guys. Peace. I'll be on Wednesday. The Wednesday stream will be a lot shorter than this. Later, guys. Make sure you hit that sub button if you haven't subbed. Smash that like button. And please share with your friends. Trying to hit 4,000 subs in the next month. Probably sooner. All right, guys. Peace.